Hello, my name is Ashwarya Bridgman, and today I'll be presenting on a recent exciting discovery in cell and developmental biology, a brainstem circuit that controls inflammation by sensing immune signals. This presentation is for the extra credit assignment for the course BIOMG1350. I would first like to begin discussing the study. This 2024 study, published in Nature, discovered a brainstem circuit that senses immune molecules and adjusts inflammation. Specifically, neurons on the vagus nerve detect cytokines like IL-1 beta and a pro-inflammatory signal, and IL-10, an anti-inflammatory signal. These neurons send information to the nucleus tractus solitarius, or NTS, in the brainstem, forming a feedback loop where the brain helps regulate immune responses in real time. In Figure 1 here, the neural circuit schematic, this figure shows the key players in the brain-body communication circuit. You can see the vagus nerve carrying signals from the immune system to the NTS in the brainstem. The colored arrows represent immune molecules being detected by specialized neurons. This visual helps us understand how the brain receives immune signals and can regulate inflammation in real time. Now I would like to discuss why this study really matters in the real world. Well, inflammation is the body's natural response to injury or infection. While acute inflammation helps heal us, chronic inflammation contributes to diseases like arthritis, heart disease, and depression. Traditionally, we think of the nervous and immune systems as separate, but new research shows that they're directly connected. Understanding how the brain controls inflammation could lead to better treatments for chronic disease. Now I'd like to speak about the brainstem and the immune system. Well, the brainstem is a vital part of the nervous system that controls functions like breathing and heart rate. The immune system uses chemical messengers called cytokines to communicate and trigger inflammation. Scientists suspected that the brain might detect these immune signals, but the exact mechanism wasn't known until recently. This is shown through experimental evidence through the paper. To prove the circuit's role discussed in the recent study, researchers used genetic tools to label neurons responsive to these cytokines. They activated the circuit with optogenetics, which reduced inflammation markers in the body. While they silenced the circuit, inflammation worsened. This shows the brain actively controls inflammation and not just responds passively. This is shown in Figure 3 here, experimental validation data. This figure presents the actual experimental evidence. The graph showed that activating the brainstem neurons lowered pro-inflammatory cytokines like IL-6 and IL-1 beta, while anti-inflammatory cytokines increased. Silencing the circuit caused inflammation to rise. This confirms the brainstem circuit actively controls the body's inflammatory response. What are the implications and applications of this, though? Well, this discovery links brain development directly to immune function. It explains why neurological disorders often involve immune dysfunction. More importantly, it opens the door to treatments targeting brain circuits and to control chronic inflammation and autoimmune diseases, which could be revolutionary for the world. Here in Figure 5, we see the effects of neural activation on cytokine levels. This figure highlights the therapeutic potential. Activating TRPA1 expressing vagal neurons significantly decreases pro-inflammatory molecules and increases anti-inflammatory ones. This suggests targeting this pathway could help treat harmful inflammation in diseases. To summarize, the brainstem can sense immune signals and control inflammation through a dedicated neural circuit. This feedback loop is vital for health and offers promising therapeutic potential. Thank you.